Chapter 11 of Incredibles 2. Back at home, Bob picked up the phone and dialed as he unpacked a few moving boxes. Dicker answered, and Bob asked him if he remembered wiping Tony's mind. Yeah, said Dicker. Nice kid. Well, you also wiped out the Friday night date my daughter had with him. In fact, you wiped out my daughter, Bob said. Oops, not an exact science, Bob, said Dicker. Rick, you gotta help me here, said Bob. Violet hates me, and you, and superheroes. I gotta fix this. What do you know about Tony? Dicker had already moved to his filing cabinet and was thumbing through the files. He found Tony's. He opened it and quickly scanned it. Seems like a good kid. Popular, plays sports, music. Parents own the Happy Platter. Kid works there part-time. Happy Platter, said Bob, concocting an idea. He thanked Dicker for his time and hung up the phone, turning his attention back to unpacking. Later that evening, Bob gathered the kids and took them out to the Happy Platter restaurant. It was a modest place with wood paneling and linoleum floors. Violet looked around, a bit confused. Why did we drive all the way across town for the Happy Platter? Asked Violet. Bob faced the hostess. We'd like a booth over there, near the philodendron. That's a flower, the philodendron, he asked, ignoring Violet's question. The hostess nodded unenthusiastically, grabbed some menus, and led them toward the booth. As they followed her, Violet added, This platter doesn't look all that happy to me. It looks bored. Ha, the bored platter, said Dash. I thought Vi would want to change a change of pace from drive-in food, said Bob. I like drive-in food, said Violet. Does this mean vegetables? Asked Dash. A balanced diet means vegetables, kiddo. Get used to it, said Bob. The server arrived with a pitcher of water and began pouring it into red plastic tumblers. That's a glass. A tumbler is a glass. Violet took a sip as the server said, Good evening, everyone. She looked up and gagged, spurting water out of her nose. It was Tony Reidinger. Whoa, hey, Violet, are you okay? Asked Bob. Ew, exclaimed Dash. Is she all right? Asked Tony. He handed her some napkins and tried to make her feel less embarrassed by saying, It's okay, it's fine. Happens all the time. I'm okay, I'm fine, said Violet, wishing she could use her invisibility power and disappear. Bob asked for more napkins. Maybe she needs something bigger, said Dash, like a towel. Tony pulled a wad of napkins from his pocket, and he and Bob helped mop up the water. Violet lowered her head, letting her hair fall around her face, trying to hide as she continued to cough. Normally, she doesn't ever drip like this, said Bob. Tony looked at Bob. Would you like water, sir? Violet coughed and coughed as Tony filled Bob's glass to the top. This is my daughter, said Bob, who you must know, right? God, stop, said Violet under her breath. Hello, said Tony, facing Violet. Violet? Hello, Violet, said Tony. Hey, Vi, say hi to... Don't push it, Dad, Violet said, interrupting him through gritted teeth. I'm Dash, her little brother. Dash reached over and shook Tony's hand. There is really good water. This is really good water, said Bob enthusiastically. It's very refreshing. Spring water, is it? I don't know, sir. I think it's tap, said Tony. Well, it is very good, repeated Bob. Excellent tap, said Dash, raising his glass to Tony. Unable to handle another mortifying second, Violet excused herself, got up from the table, and walked away. Tony smiled at Bob, Dash, and Jack. Nice to meet you, he said. Then he walked off. Well, where'd she go? Asked Bob. To find a good place to be angry, said Dash. End of chapter 11. Next chapter is chapter 12. Stay tuned.